Spock character, joking aside, Spock character went through some very interesting changes over the years. And the earliest Spock was quite different than the way my Spock ended up. Interestingly enough, Zachary Quinto was playing a Spock that was before the Spock that I played in the series. So he was somewhat different, appropriately. He was somewhat different than what I was in the series, in his character, because his character hadn't quite found his balance yet. There was still quite a bit of emotion poking in there. I thought it was amazing when he refused to enter the academy because they were so condescending about his race. And he said, live long and prosper. I don't think he means it. I thought it was wonderful. So the Spock arc was interesting to me. It kept me interested in the character, and I thought the writer did some very interesting work. There were certain Spock touches that I introduced, but by and large it had to be done by the writers. They deserve a lot of credit for what they gave me on the page to work with. Okay?
Thank you.
Back to you. But where are you studying theater?
Eastern Michigan University.
Where is that?
It's in Ypsilanti, just outside of Ann Arbor.
In Ypsilanti. What a great name.
I know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Where are you from?
I was born here in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
I live nearby. It's a little postage stamp up on the New Hampshire border, but I'm still a Boston joke boy.
Where do you live now?
It's up in Townsend, Mass.
Okay.
A little postage stamp like 3 miles from New Hampshire.
Okay, good. All right.
But first and foremost, I am a huge Star Trek fan. But
what do you do? What is your work?
I do loss prevention.
Loss prevention?
Mm-hmm.
Like you prevent people from stealing stuff? Or
That's right.
Is that what you do? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're a security person?
A little of both.
A little security, little person?
I'm the uniformed LP that's out front while we have plainclothes in the back.
Okay.
I'm the deterrent.
Okay.
Someone else, I assist with the apprehensions, what have you.
Okay. What's your question?
Well, my question's about some of your other work, the 1986 Transformers film.
Oh, yeah.
There was a long-running rumor that when Orson Welles had passed, that you did some of his lines towards the end.
I don't think that's true.
Excellent.
We're going way back.
Oh, yeah.
What year would that have been?
No, it was 86.
86, so that's 23 years ago.
Yeah, it's what
I remember up until about 22 years ago.
Fair. And,
No, I don't recall doing any of Mr. Wells' work. I really don't. But I'll give you a little interesting information about Transformers. The new Transformers films are made by a man named Michael Bay.
Yep, this is what I was going to ask
You
you.
know about that?
Yeah.
I saw an interview.
My wife is Susan Bay Nimoy. She and Michael Bay are cousins, first cousins.
Oh my God.
I had heard that people had
Do you
asked
think Michael Bay would hire me to do a voice on Transformers? No.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame.
Is that weird?
That's terrible.
People say in show business it depends on who you know. Well, I know mine. And I can't get him to hire me to do a voice after that. I think it's just terrible.
It's a damn shame.
And I think everybody in this room should write him a letter.
Who'll do it?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Nimoy. Big fan here.
Thank you.
What was it like directing Star Trek 3 and 4, especially working with William Shatner in the original cast?
Who? What does he do? William? Yeah. Well, I must say that when I first got the job and we came to work on the first day on the set, there was a little bit of when how is this going to work? Yeah. I think, in fact, some of the cast have said that they really wondered whether this was an ego trip, whether I knew what I was doing. And it took a little while, maybe, I mean, not long, we went to work and we did the day's work, and little by little people started saying, I think he knows what he's doing. So it was okay. Bill and I are very, very good friends. During the making of the original series in the 60s, we were competitive. We were like brothers in a competition. There was a sibling, it's called sibling rivalry. But over time, we came to really respect what each other was contributing to the show. You know, the original captain, when we made the first pilot, was Jeffrey Hunter. Very good actor, but very different than Bill Shatner in his acting style. Just very, very different. Very intelligent actor, very talented actor. When we came, that first pilot with Jeffrey Hunter did not sell, not his fault at all, but the story, the production, whatever, didn't make it onto the network, and they decided to try again with a different kind of script. And then we discovered that Jeffrey Hunter was not available, so they hired Bill Shatner. I have always said I really believe that that worked better for me as Spock, because Bill was, as we know, so energetic and so out there and robust about his performance. But Jeffrey Hunter was not. It was much more thoughtful, which left room for a very thoughtful Spock to stand beside him and work with him. And we came to respect each other's contribution greatly, and we see each other whenever we can. My problem in getting together with Bill is that he's never in the same place for a minute. He's all over the place. He goes from here to there, not at a time. I gotta catch a plane, I'm done, right? Yeah. So, but it worked out quite well. And then, of course, I directed the 2 films, 3 and 4, and then Bill had his shot at it, number 5. I don't think they gave him a very good script, frankly, but we've become very good friends. And it started off a little rocky, but it worked out fine. I want to say, I also want to get earlier questions about the development of the Spock character. It's interesting to me that, thinking about it now, and the relationship with Kirk, Spock became, I would say, my Spock Prime became much more human and relaxed about himself, about his condition in the end, in this last film. But one of my favorite moments in the series, I think it was in an episode called Devil in the Dark, when we, at the end, when we're doing our wrap-up scene on the bridge, Spock and McCoy and Kirk, and Kirk says to Spock something like, Spock, I think there's hope for you, you're becoming more human all the time. Remember that scene?
Yes. Yes.
And Spock says, Captain, I see no reason to stand here and be insulted. I thought that was a classic early Spock, and we evolved into something else. Anyway, the relationship with Bill Shatner is great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mr. Nimoy. I just want to say I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I'm a huge fan of yours. I love everything you've done, your literary works, your theater works, your photography. And I'm very fortunate to have been able to download the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins onto my My question is, will you honor all of us by doing a live rendition of it right here?
Who sent you here? Bill Shatner sent you?
No, sir.
In the first place, when did I do that recording? 1970? Am I right? Something around 1970, I believe.
67.
During the making of the series, so this would have been around 1967, somebody from the studio business affairs came to me and said, there's a man going to make a recording, an album of music, space music, Star Trek music. And they're going to put your picture as Spock on the cover. And they want to know if you want to do anything on the album. So I said, well, I think if Spock's going to be on the outside, maybe something should be on the inside. So I went to New York and spent a couple of days and did some recording. I think there are 12 cuts on that album. I think I did 6, 3 talk pieces and 3 songs. The album sold quite well, and the company,